An eventful game week 28. We now move into game week 29. We have got game week 29 of the Premier League. Only 8 games to predict today because there are no Liverpool or Newcastle playing because they are involved in the Carabao Cup final, which I may include in this one, I may not, depending. So yeah, smash that like and subscribe, boys, and let's get into the video. Boys, if you want a discount on your energy, go and get my discount in the description. Use Dan10 at checkout. Peace. And starting first of all, on Saturday, no tea time, no lunchtime game in the Premier League weekend, is Everton. This is West Ham at 3 p.m. Now, West Ham last time played against Newcastle and now only lost 1-0 at the London Stadium. However, Everton played against Wolves and won against Wolves very comfortably indeed. However, as we know, West Ham and Everton, two good teams, and this is the David Moyes derby because David Moyes left West Ham in the summer of left West Ham in the end of a few seasons ago to be replaced by Jürgen Lopetegui, and he got sacked. And Graham Potter now in charge of that team. But I'm going to go West Ham 2, Everton 1. 2-1 win to West Ham United. Now we move to Ipswich Town versus Nottingham Forest. No guests this week because we have so many, because we have guests in the Europa League one. But Ipswich need to start picking up points. Lost to Palace, which they really needed to win against Crystal Palace there. But Nottingham Forest are high flying after beating Man City in that crucial game in the top 4. That crucial game in the top 4 is a big one if you're a Forest fan. But I think Forest will beat Ipswich. I want to say it, but I want to say 3-4. I'm going to go Nottingham. I'm going to go Ipswich Town 0, Nottingham Forest 3, and they will cement their top half place in the top 4. Now we move to Man City versus Brighton. This is at the Etihad, but we know Brighton are also in that top 4, literally from, let's say, Forest to Bournemouth in 9th. There's 6 points. This top 4 battle, Arsenal are there. Arsenal are Forest are 51, Arsenal are 56, 55. Then there's like Arsenal and Forest are 50, and then there's like Forest have got a 4-point gap to the next team below them. But I mean, from like Man City downwards, there's like 6 points, like 9th, which is crazy. So any 7 teams could potentially go into Europe this season. Blimey, but Brighton are in that top 4 race as well. 3. I'm gonna go Man City 1, Brighton and Hove Albion 2. They'll nick it, Brighton. They will very much nick it. We now move to Southampton versus Wolves. Yes, Wolves are still without Mateus Cunha, but Southampton did give Liverpool a slight shock by winning. By scoring first in that game, but then Liverpool came back and won. But this is a big game for Wolves. However, this is a massive game for Wolves here. Still without Mateus Cunha for another 4 or 5 games. I think he did. Wolverhampton Wanderers 2, Southampton 0. We now move to another Champions League European hopeful in AFC Bournemouth versus Brentford. Now, Bournemouth, as we know, are a very, very good team at home. But Brentford have had their struggles on the road recently. But I'm going to say in this fixture, it's going to be AFC Bournemouth 2, Brentford 0. We now move to Arsenal v Chelsea. Chelsea, with a win against Leicester, got back into that top 4. Chelsea are back in the top 4. They have had a much better season under Enzo Maresca than they did under... Who did we have last? In the last? My brain has completely just gone. So, Chelsea fans, let me know who they had in the last season, please. But I haven't got a foggiest. I have not got a foggiest at all. It wasn't Tuchel, because you know, it was someone. I don't know who the bloody was. But yeah, Chelsea have been a lot better. I'm gonna go Chelsea. I'm gonna go Arsenal 2, Chelsea 2 at the Emirates, and now we go to Fulham versus Tottenham. These games being played on Sunday even, because obviously United and Spurs are both in Europe, and Chelsea are playing as well in Europe, so that's playing on Sunday as well. But now Fulham against Tottenham Hotspur. I'm gonna say Tottenham, as we know, are very inconsistent, as we know. But they did lose to Bournemouth. Well, obviously, AFC Bournemouth. I mean, but Bournemouth are a good team. I mean, Spurs are a good team. Fulham are also a very good team at home. Did play well though against Brighton though, but came out only winning. I'm not sure how that happened. But I'm gonna go Fulham 2, Spurs 1. We now move to the last Premier League game of the game week. It is at 7 o'clock on Sunday. It's at the King Power, where Leicester entertain Manchester United. Yes. What can we say? We got a point against the Arsenal. We got a point against Arsenal, and we are potentially heading through in the Europa League against Real Sociedad tonight. But yesterday I was saying this. However, Leicester need the points to survive, but we need the points to also get up high up the table. Top 4 is gone. We cannot now get any European football at all, apart from if you win the Europa League, which is unlikely with that team active there. I'm going to go Manchester United 3, Leicester City 0. We've had our one-ins. This is our 4th game this season. We have won on all 3 occasions. FA Cup, League Cup, Premier League, all at home, all 3 points, apart from all wins. We now move to the Carabao Cup final at Wembley, which is Liverpool versus Newcastle. Newcastle in their second final in 3 years, losing to Manchester United a couple of years ago. Liverpool in their second final in their numbers as well, winning it against Chelsea 1 year. I think Liverpool will be far, far too strong for the Tyneside army. It would be Liverpool 2, Newcastle 1. However, after extra time, it's going to go to extra time, but Newcastle will come out on the losing side, and that will bring the Premier League predictions to an end. Thank you all very much. Now, Saturday, I can now disclose what it is. It's going to be a football vlog. Yes, they're going to football, but I'm not telling you what game it is. Wait to find out that day. It's with Josh though, so it's going to be a Josh video. Well, it's going to be a game with Josh. It's not your Anna. It's not. I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no more. Apart from that, was I will see you on Saturday. What will happen in the Premier League? Will Arsenal? Will Liverpool? No. Who will Arsenal close on Liverpool? Will Forest? Will City fall even further behind? What will happen in that top 4 race? Now, no Premier League now until April, because next weekend we get to have a look at Thomas Tuchel in an England job, and then after that, it's the FA Cup quarterfinals. But until then, boys, I'll see you all on the Premier League on the first weekend in April. Until then, boys, stay tuned, and I'll see you lot either for England reaction to the squad or also on Saturday. But will there be England videos during the week? Probably. Until then, boys, come on England. What will happen in the Premier League? Find out a lot more next time. Goodbye.